It's 3 days before the Patriots scouting contingent traveled to Indianapolis for the 2023 Combine.
Toughness. This guy will absolutely run through a wall.
As a scouting staff, we went from Vegas to Mobile, and then we got back to the office and regrouped and had all the area scouts and national scouts back in the building to kind of, regroup after the All-Star process.
And then again, a lot of that will come down to, as JT hit, the overall dependability. We think we can really rely on this guy.
A lot of preparation for free agency, and then a lot of preparation here for the Combine, and then leading into the draft.
Had a little trouble staying on the field early because he played recklessly, got a bunch of personal fouls.
I was just thinking teams are going to want to play this guy on early downs.
It's great when everybody feels, the same way about a player, but I think it's great to have differing opinions and get those different perspectives.
I mean, this guy's really athletic, explosive, and fast.
Yeah, he was hurting people in practice.
But part of the reason why they had a really good year this year. Another guy who was here in Indy.
Remember now, it's got to be alerted. It's got to be alerted. Here we go! Yeah!
Indianapolis has been home to the Combine since 1997. It's a walking town with everything centralized in one location, making it convenient for NFL teams. Matt Groh attended his first Combine in 2012.
I don't know if the Combine's changed. It's certainly changed for me. We had just lost the Super Bowl, and then we had to turn around, and come back to the very same stadium that we had just lost, about a month prior, and that wasn't a great feeling. And I think I was, maybe the first person in the stadium each morning because I didn't really know where I was going and trying to make sure I didn't screw anything up for Nick and Coach and Miss Nancy. So I don't know if the Combine's changed, but my role here has certainly changed.
I mean, you come to the Combine, you have to go to St. Elmo's.
It's the place where NFL executives dine and dish. St. Elmo's is an Indianapolis landmark, situated right downtown since 1902.
And our employees look forward to it every year. It's definitely a top 5 week for us. We're looking at probably about 2,500 to 3,000 pounds of beef this week, 800 pounds of shrimp, and averaging about 600-700 reservations a night, so.
St. Elmo's Shrimp Cocktail. It will clear your sinuses out for a month.
People are like, oh no, I love spicy, and then the brain explodes.
I prepare myself for it every time. I know it's coming. I have to get the shrimp cocktail.
As the Combine is set to begin, we are inside the Patriots suite here at Lucas Oil Stadium, as college scouting director Cam Williams meets with his staff.
We got workouts coming out this afternoon. I'd say let's focus on identifying the guys in your perspective areas that have elevated, guys that stand out. They're obviously going to test and they're going to blow it out, and that's going to be a big part of it, but just making sure that we're focusing on the workouts.
While the workouts are a big deal, the Combine offers the opportunity for teams to meet with players one-on-one. For kicker Jake Moody, who worked with the coaching staff at the Shrine Bowl, it's another opportunity to meet with the team.
I saw him around here a couple times. It was good seeing him again.
It's just understanding where we are in the process and understanding where we are with each player. I think, there's certain players that we've been on and on top of earlier in the stages of following their career path, and there's certain guys that have popped up later in the process that, we need to continue to dig on.
I think our system's been really, really run efficiently. Guys are kind of going in and out well.
Yeah. Is there anything, has that improved there?
Yeah.
Is it better than it was in the past? Just the structure and the organization with the players and all that? I know it's hard to get them sometimes.
Yeah,
especially high profile guys.
Much more organized in the train station for sure, which is awesome. So I would say I think the efficiency's gotten better, even from the first year of it being there until now. I feel like teams are being more considerate in terms of being respectful with the time. When your time is up, your time's up. And then also having the designated runners to just all right, I'm finishing up with this guy, that guy's coming next. I'm just bringing him over to you.
How long do you have with the guys?
15 years.
It's locked at 15 years. Okay.
One person who did not get his 15 minutes of fame is former Patriots tackle Sebastian Vollmer. He did not get invited to the Combine.
I was hoping I would get invited, but I didn't.
No invite? No problem. All Vollmer did was play 8 seasons for New England, becoming a Super Bowl champion in the process. Fast forward 14 years later, and Vollmer is finally at the Combine as a reporter for German television.
Willkommen zum diesjährigen Combine in Indianapolis.
It's interesting how detail-oriented the NFL really is, right? You call it the Underwear Olympics, and I mean, it's exactly that, right? You strip down and you're being looked at, and then you still gotta do some athletic stuff, but it's just like the first impression. Like, yeah, okay. So I wish that was one of the experiences I didn't have in my career. I wish I did. Not complaining, obviously. It worked out well for me, but I think it's a cool experience, so congrats to those guys that are here.
Absent a Combine invite doesn't mean you can't get drafted, as former Patriots picks Shaq Mason, Daron Harmon, and Julian Edelman, along with Vollmer, can attest to.
Quite amazing. You just don't know where you stand.
That's our job to find those kinds of players, and I'd say it's really a testament to Sebastian more than anything to become the player that he was. And you know, it doesn't matter where you're drafted, or where all-star game you're at, or if you're at the Combine. It's ultimately, you know, when you get to your team and you know, what you make of it.
We need to clear up because like it's February. Draft's not for a while. Like we have a long way to go to figure out the rest of the player. Appreciate you guys doing all this and all the meetings we have set up and all that stuff too. So keep on keeping on.